Okay, we are back again with Minecraft this time. Let me hop back to this thing and go to this. Click on this guy. Make sure it's going good. Yep, it is. Cool. Go ahead and tweet and grab the tweet text to throw in a different window. Twitter 2.0. What the hell notification is this? Sure, whatever, I don't care. New post, text, post. Okay. Let me go ahead and once again set some of these things. Live streams, game, Minecraft, 2011. Which is actually later than Half-Life 2, which was 2004. So, fun stuff. Alright, let's put that down in the corner where it belongs. And let's get going. Join. Okay. So, little introduction. This is a Java server where I started this with my friend Danny way back in either late high school, early college, don't quite remember, to be perfectly frank. It's been a while. It's been a hot minute. And we had this online for a while, and then we took it offline because we got bored with it. I ended up getting a copy of the files because my friend Danny was actually hosting it, and he gave me the files so I could dick around with it after the fact because he didn't want to do anything with it. So I took the files and I started playing with it myself. I did some things, I made some stuff, and then he got interested again as of like 2021, I want to say, or 2020, back in the pandemic. So we started playing it again, and we did some stuff. There was a big update then. They introduced the new nether biomes at that point. So the red area and the blue area and the basalt area. The new nether fortress thing called the Bastion Remnant, which is actually what I'm at right now. So we played for a bit, and then something happened. I don't know if the update itself caused the problem or what the deal was, but we lost a bunch of stuff that we had done and we had to revert the server. So a lot of progress of things we'd been working on got lost. And we, at that point, switched to Bedrock. And that meant starting over. So we basically started up a whole new world file and did a whole bunch of new stuff. But that kind of sort of got shut down because the problem with that was I was hosting it on my computer, and they kept updating the game and it kept breaking the server for me. I was playing on the Switch because I didn't have a Steam Deck at that point. And it kept breaking. Like I couldn't play on my Switch as much because it kept breaking. So I gave up on that and we kind of shut things down again. Fast forward to about 2 or so weeks ago, some friends of ours from high school who had joined this server at one point or another decided they wanted to start playing Minecraft again, and they wanted Danny to get the server back up and running that he had, because they wanted to mess with the stuff that they had been doing previously. So Danny gets the server back online, and here we are. So there's been a lot of stuff that's been done in this server. Right now, I'm in a pretty brand new place. Like, this is like all new generated stuff. So it's not gonna look as exciting because there's like nothing here. And the reason that there's nothing here is because I am like super duper far away from where we were. What is raw gold? What the fuck does that do? That seems weird. But yeah, so I raided what's called a Bastion Remnant, and I got like all of this wonderful loot from it. So I'm really far away from civilization, essentially, and I need to find my way back at some point. Which I know how to get back. There's a path I took to get here that I'm gonna take again to get home, where my home base is. What I'm doing right now is, well, first I need to feed myself because my dude is hungry, so I need to get some watermelon out here. Right now, I am using a program called Joy to Key, which allows me to use my Xbox controller as though it were a keyboard and mouse. And this is default Minecraft graphics with no shaders, no texture files, no anything. Which I actually had it like that because I needed to kind of see a little bit better in the dark. The shader pack and texture pack that I have makes it hard to see in the dark. Dark places are very difficult to see in with that stuff on, so I turned it off because I needed to kind of not die. I didn't want to get lost in the dark. So one of the things I'm doing right now is at this Bastion Remnant, for one, I was looking for this pig step, only found in Bastion Remnants, and I stumbled upon a Bastion Remnant and I found that along with this thing and that, pretty much as you can see all the stuff in this chest. These diamonds I've been finding in the like cave below me, so they did not necessarily come from the Bastion Remnant, but a lot of this stuff did. And then I've got these golden shoes to keep me from getting killed by the pigs, which, as you can see, I got some on my feet. So they keep the piggies from killing me, because the piggies do not like if you're wearing gold stuff, they don't attack you on sight, which is nice because then you can explore the Bastion Remnant freely. So let me actually go down there and I'll demonstrate what I'm talking about here. Go all the way back down this thing. So pretty much I journeyed in the Nether to find the Bastion Remnant, and then as soon as I got there, before I really started exploring the place, I made a portal back to the overworld so I could lay down a bed, and then when I died, I could be respawning like at the Bastion Remnant instead of all the way back at my base, which is really far from here. I probably will actually head back to my base, my main one, but for the moment, I'm here. So this is kind of like the starting area that I kind of blocked off, because if I go out here, you'll see I am in a dark and crappy place, and there were like a million zombies here, which made things pretty nerve-wracking when I got here. But let's go ahead and block that off so the zombies and shit can't get in here. Go inside to our Bastion Remnant, which I have pretty well opened up at this point because I have gold feet, gold shoes. So this is the very, very bottom, and that big structure there, if we go to it, I kind of built this mess of shit. If we look inside, there's a bunch of magma cubes in there. And the reason I've got it blocked off like this is to keep them from spawning outside of this thing. Like, let's take a little bit of a different look here. Yeah, so you can see we have the spawner is that little box thing with the torch on it right there. So it's spawning magma cubes. And instead of breaking it, what I did was initially I put those torches on it thinking that would stop them from spawning, but it did not. What I tried to do here is I wanted the magma cubes contained so that they're not like running around in here causing me trouble. There was a bunch of gold blocks on that middle platform there in the lava. I took all of those. There was a chest with loot. I pretty much have explored this whole big giant place. But see, I got plans for these magma cubes, so I wanted to keep them in there. Pretty much there's a block called a frog light where you have to get frogs and have them eat the small magma cubes. And the best way to do that is at this Bastion Remnant place. So that's why that's the way that is. But as you can see, it's kind of just like a bunch of like these long bricular hallways, and those pig guys are everywhere in this place, and they are pretty nasty. Like, they are pretty tough to kill without having some good shit. So I pretty much have been kind of letting them be. I have killed a couple of them, but they're pretty tough. Trying to find a way to go up from here. I guess the easiest way is to head back to the bottom and then go up the path I made. I gotta be careful because one wrong step and I go in the lava with all my stuff. And then all my stuff goes away. But pretty much this is the path I built. I dug down to get to where I'm at. I just kind of went around the edge of this thing so that I didn't have to worry about fighting anybody. Because I wanted to get to the bottom. I saw there was loot, a bunch of loot at the bottom. So, but yeah, I initially came across this area, which, as you can see, there's these Strider fellas hanging out there. So that'll be good to get them if I actually want them for something. So yeah, this is where I came in. I found this, which is actually kind of funny because this is like the entrance to the place. It's got these big blocks of gold, which if I take these, the regular non-zombie version of these guys are going to come at me and try to kill me. But just as a demonstration, that is where we were down there a minute ago. And we went up quite a ways to get here. And then if I take this path that he's walking up right there, it will eventually kind of sort of lead me back to where I came from. I probably should go there, go back. I'm just a little concerned because I have a bunch of loot I wanted to bring back. Like that pig step disc, I really want to bring that back. At the same time, I kind of don't want to lose it though. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just leave it. I might take a couple blocks of gold with me, I think. Let me go back and grab some gold blocks real quick. I might take a few diamonds as well. I'm not gonna take the pig step disc because I'm terribly, terribly afraid that it will get destroyed. So I'm not gonna bring that. It took me. It didn't take a long time to find that Bastion Remnant, but it's like that is the only music disc I found in the entire place, and it's a 5% loot chance. So very, very unlikely to find it again. Unless I find another Bastion Remnant somewhere, which is a possibility, of course, but the idea is I don't want to take too many chances here. But yeah, I'll take a couple blocks of gold and some diamonds and stuff back to my other base. The path back is kind of harrowing, and it's probably going to get kind of sort of destroyed as I go because the ghasts blow shit up, so I'll have to be kind of careful not to linger too long in one spot, otherwise it'll just dig a hole straight to lava. So let's grab... I'm gonna grab like 6 blocks of gold here. Take half of it. I'm not taking any iron because I have an iron farm back home. I will take half of the diamonds. I will put the diamond chest on. I'm not going to take any of this stuff back because, again, it's very precious. I'll take the baked potatoes, even though I really should leave those here. But yeah, I'll leave all the rest of this stuff here, and we'll come back for it later. But yeah, I do not want any of that shit disappearing, so... The last thing I need is to fall in the fucking lava and lose it all. If I fall in now, I lose some gold, I lose some diamonds, oh well. But that music disc is precious. Very, very precious commodity. And I know that with the cheats, you can literally just give yourself anything, but it's like, this is not using cheats. This is 100% survival. Now, at one point in the previous runnings of the server, we did have the cheats enabled, and I was able to give myself a bunch of shit. But since then, we have switched back to pure survival, and we're not gonna use cheats anymore. And as you can see, this underground cave biome here has some axolotls. Go ahead and dig my way through some of this, just to make a better path forward. It's a little safer, because there's lava over there and there's lava over there, and I don't really want to get in the lava. But yeah, axolotls like to spawn in these little pools. And then this cave, this underground thing cave goes forever. Ooh, there's slime. I need to kill that slime. I actually really, really need slime, because that will get me a lead, which will allow me to drag things like those axolotls somewhere. So let's kill this guy. I'm actually kind of surprised he's down here. This is like when I fought the magma cubes earlier, because it took me a long time to get that magma cube containment field. I was having to fight constant streams of magma cubes. My sword broke. But it's okay, I can just punch these guys to death. Sweet. I can lure frogs with these. So I got a sword there. Let's put that there. Okay. But yeah, so this cave, man, it just goes and goes and goes. It's like a very big cave. This is just like a tiny part of it. Like, these new generated caves that they've made in the updates are fucking huge. Like, in the time where we played before, something like this would have been like otherworldly to us. And it is still otherworldly to me now to see something this big. Oh, I didn't put the diamond chest plate on. Let's do that. That way I have a little bit of extra armor. But yeah, so look at this, chat. Look at how big this fucking cave is. It just goes and goes and goes. And I know that it said on the wiki that the azalea trees are usually above this, but not in this instance, they're not. So when I first got to this, because I found the Bastion Remnant and I came through and I looked at this, I tried to go up to the surface. Guess what's up there, chat? The ocean. So, yeah. It was a bit of a challenge to get to the surface. But we did. So. So I'm going to make a lead and dump that in the chest here real quick. Just so that I have a lead available in this location. In fact, I should leave all of the slime balls I just picked up here, because technically speaking, I am not going to it's better to have the stuff here when where I'm gonna maybe not be able to get the slime balls as easily, because there's a place close to my home base that has a swamp where the slimes spawn at night, so I'll probably just I think I need more string, honestly. I gotta go back up to the top. But yeah, so my next goal, now that I've found the pig step disc, is I want those frog lights. But in order to do that, I need frogs first. Then I need powdered snow, which, according to the wiki, you can only find in certain mountainous regions. The regular snow in just any old snowy biome doesn't count. You can't put that in a bucket. The goal is that when you put the powdered snow blocks down, the idea is that the bigger the bigger magma cubes get like damaged by them. But if you put them one block up off the ground, the little tiny magma cubes can't get hurt. And they basically are the only thing that's left. Which is, of course, exactly the thing that you need for the slimes to eat. So then the slimes eat them. And then they turn into frog lights. So let me put this stuff in here. I'll take the crying obsidian back because I don't know what that does. It might be something special. I'm not really sure. Okay, so we need the string, which is here. Now we can make a lead. In fact, I think have enough stuff to make a couple of leads. Yeah, we can make a bunch of leads. Sweet. So let's put those... I actually need one because I think I lost my other one. So let's put these back in here. Okay. So I am going to head back to my other base now, which is a bit of a journey. It's going to take me a while, but we're going to get there. And I'll kind of do a little brief tour of everybody's stuff. I'll check on my friends that have been building up their stuff and see if they've done anything new since last I looked. But yeah, it took a long time to get here and to get things established here. It was a bit of a frustrating journey, no mistake. Especially trying to get to the surface from here. There's actually a place that's underwater, but it's like contained. And I died in there because I drowned. It's like right there. See where that water's dripping? So let's see here. Where is... Okay, here it is, yeah. I gotta make this a little nicer at some point. Oh, hey, Kobion joined. I may stop by and say hi to him briefly. Okay, chat, we're going back. At least we're gonna try to anyway. So we're back in the Bastion Remnant in the Nether, and this is the path I took to get here, but we're gonna go on that path in reverse to get back. And hopefully we're not gonna get blown to pieces by the ghast. I have gold armor on, so the piggies should leave me alone. They shouldn't bother me. Okay, so here we are at the top of a big giant thing of netherrack. I see there's a bunch of gold fragment pieces down there. That's kind of cool. So the texture pack I have makes it hard to kind of see in dark places, and this is kind of one of those dark places, so... Oh gosh. Get out of here. Fools. But yeah, I basically dug through a wall of netherrack and just kept digging and digging and digging until I heard a ghast, and I started kind of exploring a little bit, and I found this opening right here, and I looked up and I saw that there was like a flat area that I could probably stand on up there. So I built up there, and then I looked down. I guess since there's not a ghast around, I can go show what I saw when I got up here. So the first thing that I noticed when I got up here, I went this way. I'm gonna go ahead and put some of this fire out, just so it's not as dangerous when I come back through. So I came over here, and I looked down right over here. I looked that way, and I saw another fortress of some, I think that's what that is. So I tried to get, I was gonna come back and go down to that, but I came this way and saw a giant hole and was like, oh dang, I almost fell in this giant hole. And I looked down, if we can see it here. No, maybe not here. But somewhere here, there's a hole that goes down, and you can see something interesting down there, which I guess this is not it, but It's around here somewhere. Where the hell is that thing? Not there. Where is this thing? Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay, well, never mind. We're gonna go ahead and skip that for now because the gas showed up. Sorry, but you could see that lava thing where those striders were. And I was like, that's not another fortress. That's something else. And it was the Bastion Remnant. And when I got down to the Bastion Remnant, I was like, oh dang, I found one. And so the quest to find the Pig Step Disc had truly begun. And honestly, it took me probably like 7, 8, 9 deaths and like a couple hours worth of work to get to the bottom of that thing and make it safe enough to get in the chests. Because if I took shit out of the chests, like the Pig Step Disc, and then got hit into lava, then it would all be for naught, and I would have lost it. So I had to make sure the area was clear before looting the chests, and that took forever. And my friend Kobion drowned. Okay, so now we're out in the area. So, like, the difference between that big wall of netherrack and this open space is where the chunk, like, that's like, this is old area, and that's like new area. Because basically, my friend Danny, when he updated the game, deleted everything outside of the areas that we had our bases in, so that new stuff could spawn in the deleted sections. So that we could get new stuff closer to us. Because the way this game works is when you venture out and explore, if you go to a place, it will load that area and it will fill that area with stuff. If you have not been there, there won't be anything there until you actually go there. So pretty much any place that's not been explored yet, you could conceivably get new things to show up there. But since we had explored so much and so far, we wanted to guarantee ourselves some new shit. So we deleted some stuff outside of our bases. And that's kind of why you see those big weird walls of stuff that shouldn't be there. Because that's like a border between new and old, essentially. And I'm really gonna have to make cobblestone stairs to get down here at some point. I might work on that, maybe. But I won't do it on the stream. I will kill the stream before I do anything tedious and boring like that. Excuse me, friend. Try and push him out. Yeah, go through the door, please. Thank you. Okay, so this is my base. This is my main base right here. And this is the staircase leading up to it. So pretty much, when I started the server, I came to this little mountain and I built this mountain base. It is way, 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 way more elaborate than it was when I got here, obviously. So that's my little house up there at the top with a, I don't remember what that's called, but it's got a beacon on the top of it. all those emeralds up there, I think I cheated in. I believe. I don't remember. But we do have a way to get emeralds legitimately now, so I wouldn't cheat any more of them in. In fact, I can't because the cheats are off. So down underneath here, we got nether wart growing. We got sugarcane growing. I got my animal farms. I got pigs, cows, sheep, chickens. Out here we have some plants. We have potatoes. We have carrots, wheat, beets, pumpkins. Up top here we have melons. And then I surrounded my entire base in lava so that mobs, if they came up the mountainside, would go in the lava and die, obviously. Down there's my nether portal to our little nether tunnel system. And then this is like a little stable that I built after the fact. But out here we have the roadway. And this roadway leads to a bunch of other people's stuff, including the main point at 0, is Danny's starter castle. That is just kind of like a general purpose castle that you just kind of appear at when you start the game now. That way we can see some stuff built by one of Danny's cousins, Justin. I don't remember his last name, but pretty much all of that stuff past my mountain is Justin's stuff. Danny's other cousin JD built stuff further that way. Danny is that way. Cobion is like right there. I can't remember where Tad is, but I think Tad's way further out that way. And then if I take this road going this direction and then hook a right when I get to the T, I'll be at at me and Danny's jungle bases, which I'm not gonna spend time going that way. I'll just take the nether portal that I built, and then I've got a staircase leading down to the actual surface, because you don't want to be up here and have no way down, obviously. So back then there were not horses and you could not ride horses, so we have little railroad tracks leading everywhere. But basically when we did the jungle and nether biome update, they had horses, so we changed things up for horses. So this area here is kind of new. And then that statue I built, I don't remember when I built that, it's been a while. So the glowy signs were not a thing back then. So the original OG sign that I had in Bedrock when we started the Bedrock server is get glowed sucka. So then I came in this new instance, it's like get further glowed sucka and then get even more glowed sucka. And you'll notice red, green, and blue. That's a CGT joke. Well, not really a joke, more of just RGB. Red, green, blue. Okay, so we'll put these in here. Put this in here. As you can see, I have a lot of loot in here. This giant stack of iron is all from my iron farm, mostly. And then I have a illegitimate spawner that I use to get a bunch of slime. So I've got some slime blocks there. So I kind of keep some more loot up here. This is just like a bunch of stuff. This is like all of my... This is all the new nether shit right here that's in the new biomes. The red biome, the blue biome, the basalt area. So this is like all the new biome, new nether stuff. So I'll just put this crying obsidian in here. Obviously I have a ton of diamond. Most of this stuff I cheated in. So a lot of this is illegitimate. But, you know, whatever. And then we've got like a diamond pickaxe with mending, so if I get experience gain, it fixes it and makes it have more durability. I've got that on 2 other picks. I have that on the sword here. I got that on the fishing rod. Because my friend Danny, the villagers having jobs was new at that time too. So he made essentially a little villager collection to get a villager with mending so that we could put mending on a bunch of stuff. So that's the reason we have stuff with mending on it, is that Danny went out of his way to get that. So let's see, what else do I have here? I've kind of got like a secret back area to my base here. I killed a pillager and got this. That was like last week I did that. So back here we have a nice little thing that goes down to the lower area, which I'll take that here in just a second. We've got the enchanting area. Got a bit of a tree, bunch of trees growing here. Because, you know, I don't really have many places for trees up here, so I just kind of built a tree farm so that I can get some trees, get some wood if I need it. So this is my illegitimate spawner room where I have a bunny spawner, because we, back in the day, used Silk Touch on monster spawners, which you cannot do anymore. And so I had 2 of them. So I placed one in here, and it said you could use a spawn egg, which I gave myself with cheats, to spawn any creature you want in the game. So naturally, I used it to spawn a bunch of slimes to get my slime balls to make enough slime blocks to do a bouncy castle. And then I was just like, I want a bunny room, so I put bunny egg in there, and now I've got a bunch of bunnies in this room. So let's take this guy. So I built all this way back. This was again back before there were horses and all that stuff. So it takes you down here. Again, I have fortifications and lava for zombies to fall in. Same thing on this side, because again, you gotta protect my investment of property here. So if I took this, if I went out here, out of this like harbor, and went across that way, there's a village over there that I set up. I built that village from scratch, essentially. So let's have a look, but I guess first let's check this out. This is experimental digging tunnel, of course. As you can see, I am pretty much making a giant fucking room and just digging. The problem is I dug up instead of down, and I was actually building a big like long square hallway kind of thing, and then I'm like, well, let me just dig out the middle so it's just a big giant room. And then it was like, oh shit, there's holes. So I gotta dig up to those, which is why these pillars of netherrack are here. And then I've got a little thing that goes all the way down to the bottom, down that way. This is an inefficient way to go up and down. I have a much better way of doing it now that I'll demonstrate when I go to the jungle base. Well, let's go back up to the top, and we'll take a little visit to my fake village that I set up, and check out the iron farm. The iron farm is courtesy of Danny. He came up with, he probably found the way to do it online, watching videos like I did. but like the design that we have set up is I pretty much copy pasted it from him. I went to my own village and set it up exactly the same way. Mine's a little prettier though because you can actually see the insides of it because I put glass up instead of just cobble. So back here in the Nether, this will take in a moment and go to Jungle Base because it's a lot faster to do that than traveling in the overworld. But let's go to my fake village real quick. Does that line up? Yeah, okay, good. So we come out, we go upstairs, and we have come out of the library. This is the library of our village here. We've got the secret alchemy basement where we do secret things, dark black arts. Down here we have our big, this is going to be a general store at some point, but right now it's a bunkhouse because it's a bunkhouse. I like how these guys are like, they look a lot different without the texture pack applied. But yeah, there's a bunch of beds for now because I need a place for those guys to sleep. So we got our blacksmith area here, which isn't really much to look at. Over there we have the jail. And then this big cobble building is the City Hall, as it says there. Oops. Got a little bit of a fountain here in the middle. It's not too terribly elegant. Maybe one day I'll just come in and replace all these wood blocks with like gold or something. So we got some villager houses and like a farm going. And then we have this mystical shrine, which houses the golden penis statue. Which, yeah, I'm not gonna explain what that is. We got ourselves a friendly neighborhood golem to protect the villagers from getting killed. Let's see, do these guys have potatoes here? Did I put potatoes down? I thought I did. Doesn't look like there are any though. They must have dug them all up and replaced them with carrots and shit. Great. Good job, guys. Let's see if we have any in here. Where are they putting all the stuff, I wonder? That's the question I have, is like, where are they putting it all? Raw gold. Wow. Interesting. Okay. Alright, so before we head out of here, let's take a look at one last thing. This is a brand new addition to the village that I've been working on. It is the iron farm. So basically, the idea here is that there has to be enough villagers around for a golem to spawn, right? So that is 6 villagers and 6 beds in that glass case there. And the golem, iron golems can spawn 8 blocks away in any direction, up or down. So essentially we have an area that is 8 blocks by 8 blocks by 8, you know, it's an 8 by 8 square. Well, I guess it's not an 8 by 8, it's because there's a 2 by 2 square in the very middle, but it is 8 blocks out from that center hole. So basically this water is designed to push the golems into the hole there, and then when they go in the hole, as you can see, we have lava. The lava is at exactly the right height so that the golem stands there on these hoppers, and the golem's head is in the lava, taking damage. The reason that the lava is only there is so that the golem's head takes damage and he dies, but then his loot goes in the hoppers and ends up in this chest. Which, as you can see, there's 9 ingots in there and a bunch of flowers. And those signs are keeping the lava from falling down into the bottom here. So, that is the iron farm. Not terribly hard to set up, just kind of time consuming. especially considering the glass. It was actually harder to get the village. The hardest part was getting the villagers in there, and that's the reason this cactus is here. So basically, what I did was I took the villagers in a boat, and then used pistons to raise myself up to the level at which I could dump them in to the pit that they're in, the glass case. And then I had to find a way to get out of there without allowing them to escape. So what I did was I got myself in there, and then I used a hurting potion to kill myself so that I would respawn outside of it. But I had to remember to hurt myself a lot before I did that, because the hurting potion doesn't kill you if you have full health. So I'm gonna take this minecart to the jungle base area, which is the thing that we worked on back in 2011. Or 20... I think it was 2021. Rather, sorry. This was like the new thing that we were all excited about. So we built... well, actually, I think at first I just like walked on the overworld to find it, but once we were there, we built nether portals. So this is the jungle area. You can see I've got a little glass enclosure. Now this here is the new exciting way to go up and down. So I'll go down the hole to the bottom, all the way to the bottom, which this isn't even really the bottom anymore, technically. Even though this is bedrock right here, and technically there shouldn't be anything underneath it. There is actually more stuff down below this now. The question is it down below this because there's bedrock, or is there nothing below this? That's the real question. But yeah, this is just like an underground kind of dig area where I've just been kind of digging up cobble and finding resources like the redstone you see here, stuff like that. So let me demonstrate the way to get back up now. This is one of the most ingenious things that I found online that's really cool. So we fell down into this water pit. This literally just drops into the water and, land in the water and not die. So now to go back up, we have a piece at the bottom there is soul sand. You can kind of sort of see it a little bit. So the thing about soul sand is that it's the opposite of a magma cube. Or a magma block, rather. So a magma block does the exact opposite, where it sucks you down. The nether sand block pushes you up. Now, here's the problem. You need a source water block for every single block all the way up. So, you have to place a bucket of water at every single one of these blocks all the way to the top. Because if it's not a source block of water, it doesn't work. But when you do it, this is the effect you get. It's an elevator. It's great. Not only does it send you all the way to the top very quickly, but you also don't drown because of those air bubbles. So it is the perfect elevator. Once I figured that out, I was like, I need to incorporate this everywhere. So I'll probably be adding that to a bunch of other places at some point. But here we have the jungle base. So I'm going to go up to the top of this. That road I was showing you guys earlier, where I was like, if I take the road and then make a T and go to the right, this is where you end up. So this is jungle base. This is my jungle base right here. I've got like a mossy cobble tower. Got some melons over there. Pretty much, I was going for a tree fort aesthetic, so I have, you know, your natural tree bits. Got a Tower of Pimps to tribute to the Achievement Hunter folks. You know, I wanted to incorporate the trees into my design. So you can kind of go up to the top of the tower and look around. You can see the jungle and a bunch of pretty stuff. We actually have a kind of a thin section, it looks like, of jungle, but there's a lot more jungle out that way. So, and then that's my friend Danny. He's the one hosting the server. That's his jungle base over there. He and I are kind of like the main two players of this because Danny and I are both single and have no lives. So, but yeah, so we'll go back down the tree. You can see I have a pet parakeet that does not have a name. I have a cat that I named Foofy. Got a horse with diamond armor in there. Let's go take a look at Danny's base. I just discovered the slime bouncy, and I was going to make a bouncy castle, which I can now do. I just need to find a place to put it. So we'll go take a lookie at Danny's base here, and then we will go back through the nether to check out some other people's stuff. You'll notice my buildings are very simplistic, and though I do have some fun aesthetics to my buildings, and I like to incorporate the natural area that my stuff's built in, it's still very simplistic. I mean, you saw my house. It was literally like 6 by 4, maybe? Not very big. Sounds like we got some zombies around. That's not good. Let me get up here to Danny's base. Danny's jungle base. This is also pretty simplistic for him, even though it looks rather not simplistic. As you can see, it's just a bunch of cobble and some chests right now for him. He's got some stuff in there. A bunch of tools. Look at all those tools, jeez. But, yeah. So, this is Danny's jungle base. He's got, like... That's new. Okay, cool. Let's go up, because I wanted to go up. There's his portal leading back to the nether. He's got like an observation deck right here, it looks like. He might turn this into something at some point. Because Danny likes to build big, giant, crazy things. Very elaborate things, as you'll see later. I'm kind of curious to see where this minecart of his goes. Let's see what it goes to. Epilepsy warning for those of you with, you know, epilepsy. Please don't look at this. It might give you problems. Let's see what we got down here. Oh my gosh. He found a ravine, and it is very dangerous. There's lava everywhere. Nice work, Danny. And as you can see, he's mining straight that way. I think this connects to his actual main mine at the other end of all this, which is nuts. Because that's a pretty decently long ways away. that he must have dug straight. So now we're gonna go back up, so I'll just try to look up as we go. That might help a little bit. Make people a little less sick, I guess. Maybe it'll make you more sick, I don't know. Okay. Oops. So we'll go back through the Nether and take a look at some of Danny's other creations. I'm not going to spend time going to everybody's stuff because that would take forever. But as you can see, Nether stuff, once again the minecart stuff. So the reason there's a track just kind of sideways like this is that this actually prevents the zombie pig guys from going through the portal. And then as you can see, this is my portal here, and then I built like a little doorway that leads out, and then some stairs, and then kind of be... So pretty much the red and blue biomes are quite a good distance in that direction that we found, or that I found so far. The place we were at the beginning of the stream is... I think it's that way somewhere. Yeah, let's go back through. As you can see, my tracks are pretty, again, bare bones and lame. They're not very elaborate. But this particular setup is a two-way deal, where if I get on the thing and I push the button, it sends the cart to the other side, and if I am at the other side and the cart's not there, I can push the button and the cart will go to the opposite end and I can get in it. So it's meant to be two-way. In case I'm somehow here and the cart's not here, I can push the button and call it back. But yeah, the place we were at the beginning of the stream is way that way. Quite a ways that direction. That's where we started the stream at. I may end up going back there. I may not. Who knows? Obviously I gotta go back for my pig step disc, but I like that there is a chicken in the portal. I'm not really sure why there's a chicken in the portal. But as you can see here, we have a whole bunch of signs indicating different things. So my friend Danny is called Dumb Idiot in this server. His cousin JD is called Ninja Squirtle. Shmoo72 is our friend Tad. Quertus is Danny's other cousin Justin. That's me, Poop's Mouth. And then Flame Anubis is our other friend Jared. So we have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different people in this server, which isn't that many. I'm sure there's probably servers with hundreds and hundreds of people. But just keep in mind, all of this stuff was built by pretty much me and Danny for the most part, with a few other things by other folks. So this is Jared's base, I guess. I wasn't aware that Jared had a portal. As you can see, the zombie pig guy is spawning here. It's kind of a pain in the ass, really. They shouldn't be spawning in here. So pretty much there is a long ass tunnel that has, it's like the Mines of Moria was like the idea. So that was kind of Jared's thing, was making a whole bunch of mines. This portal must have been Danny's idea, because I don't think it was here before. Whoa, there's no stairs leading down to that, so I'm not going to go down there. Alright, I gotta figure out where the portal is that I just came out of. Where did that portal go? Oh, here it is, right here. So Jared's stuff isn't really that exciting, it's just kind of a bunch of giant hallways. We'll go to Danny's bases now. You saw his jungle base, which is, again, very, very Spartan and small compared to what his main base looks like, which will be kind of jaw-dropping for a lot of folks, because it's very, very, very big and very elaborate. And like I said, we're not going to get to everything today. I'm just going to showcase a few things. What? Okay. I don't know why there's a bunch of chickens here. But pretty much this is Danny's little starter castle that he started the game doing, and then he kind of migrated elsewhere. Why are there so many freaking chickens in here? I'm not really sure why there's so many chickens in here. Checking to see if there's anything behind the painting. Okay, so he's got a bunch of paintings and stuff and chests that he... Pretty much anybody can take this stuff because this is just the starter castle, and Danny's long since cleaned out anything that he actually really wanted to have. So we come up here and there's just a bunch of rooms, and then like these central buildings here. This is like a sort of a store of some kind. There's flowers there. There's a chest, which there's nothing in the chest. See, this door is kind of broke because this is an old door from way back, so we need to replace that at some point. In fact, I could fix it right now, actually. Figure I might as well do it. Do a public service. There we go. Now they'll open the right way. But yeah, this is Danny's starter castle. He built a floating platform up there, which at the time there was some kind of mechanic where you could go up that without drowning or without having to swim. You could just ride the boat to it and the boat would get sucked up to the top, but that is no longer the case. So that does not work anymore. But he's got little ramparts that kind of look out. Little tower areas that you can go up to the top of, I think. So yeah, it's just a nice little castle. It looks like he's got like a main tower there. Let's see what's up there. It's a bookshelf. And you can go up to the very tip top. Top of the tower, main tower. So like a little, it's like kind of like you'd have like a sand castle essentially, and then that right there is a staircase leading to the road, and that road, if you take it that way, goes to my base. Over there, you can kind of sort of see our friend Cobion's stuff. I may go there, I may not. Depends on how long it takes to tour Danny's base real quick, which may take a while actually because Danny's base is fucking huge. But yeah, that's our friend Kobion, he might still be in the server right now. Let's see. Yeah, he's still in the server. That's him up there. It's Subliminal. That's his name. So he is somewhere in the server. God knows where. But yeah, this is just like the starter castle area. This is where everybody spawns in because here in a second I'll do the coordinates when I get to the bottom. Just go outside for a sec and I'll go up there. But as you can see here, the XYZ value is 164. 105. So it's somewhere in this vicinity of this castle. I think it's actually out in the water a little bit. Is 00, and the place where everybody spawns in when they start playing. And that's the nether portal that we came through right there underwater. Yeah, let's go up here real quick just for a hot sec. Whoops. God damn it, I hate this. Okay, we'll just have to sit here and hold A. So we go up to the top. It's kind of a pain to do this. He needs a wall to hug. Shit. Okay, so up here is just Sky Garden, I guess. It's like a little hut that he made. He's got it upstairs with some bed and a chest. Bed and chest. Chest, crafting stations, furnaces. Bunch of sugar cane, cactus farm. But yep, this is quote-unquote Sky Garden. Oh, I guess there's some weed over there. But as you can already tell, Danny is way more involved with his building. He puts a lot more time and energy into his stuff. So his stuff is a lot more elaborate. But let's go take a look at Danny's base. And the last thing I want to show is I want to show JD's fucking Obsidian Madness Tower, but I don't know, we'll see if we get there. Because it's already almost midnight right now. I gotta go to work tomorrow, so. But yeah, let's go back to the Nether. And we will go to his base, his main base, which is the most elaborate thing in this entire server by a great deal. And then maybe we'll stop at JD's on the way back. Because I think that's JD's thing there. Maybe. Maybe not. Our friend Tad, Shmoo72, let's take a look at his base actually real quick, because it's quite small. It's like my base, but maybe even a little less elaborate. Let's see if he's added anything to it. It's just kind of a castle of sorts. It's not like a really crazy looking thing. Hopefully it's not still dark out here. Yeah, I guess it is kinda. Yeah, he's got like a little castle out here. He's got like some kind of a tribute platform of sorts. I'm not really sure what that's supposed to be. It's probably some kind of sci-fi nerd thing. Like Stargate or something. But yeah, this is Tad's base. It's pretty Spartan, pretty simple. He's got like a path leading down to mines down there. He's got his stuff, his chests and things. I think this is a smoker. I don't know, it's a smithing station. Yeah, Yeah, this is Tad's base. Very simple, like mine. Very down to earth. Just what he needs to get his stuff done. And there are monsters fucking everywhere. I see he's got a little farm going out there. But yeah, Tad's base. Nothing crazy. Nothing like what we're about to see. We will easily spend at least 5 to 10 minutes at Danny's base because it is that big. But let's... Interesting. Yeah, let's head back through the Nether. So that's Tad's base, Shmoo72. Let's go take a look at Danny's main thing, which, as you can see, he's even put glass up down here. This is the one we will potentially hit up on the way back, maybe. We'll see. Okay, that's Danny's mine. Because he literally has a shortcut through the Nether to his mine. If that tells you anything. Very, very elaborate. Very big and crazy. So here we are on the platform where his portal is. I'm not gonna show off any spoilers yet, but this is Danny's base. It is absolutely fucking massive. He's got an entire house filled with cats. These are all tamed as well. He just has a fuckload of cats in here. He needs to have a villager in here that's female, and then it can be the crazy cat lady house. Alchemic library. Wow. Again, very elaborate, very crazy. This lad is... he goes all in on anything and everything. Got a big little inn, like this is like the inn. So this is where we would come if we were staying here at his place to do adventures. Would be at the inn. He's got lots of guest rooms in here. Oh yeah, I made a room for myself at the inn. Lol. So at one point or another we had a there was a water temple that Danny stumbled upon, and I came over here to loot that with him. So I kind of hung out at the inn. Put all my loot in there for the time being. Parked my horse in here. I just want to make sure the door is shut. He's got a little fountain. Notice I stole the idea for it from him. He's got a little fishing pond with some actual fish in there. That you can actually fish in this pond and you'll actually get fish. So this is his villager prison, where he has villagers of certain types isolated that you can interact with and buy stuff. You notice here we have some very nice looking diamond picks. I'm not sure why it's not letting me go down. Server might be doing that thing where it crashes. Hold on a sec. Okay. This guy has slightly different stuff, but he's got one with Fortune 1 and Efficiency. That's interesting. So we go inside here and go to the other one. I was trying to scroll down and look through. Oh, maybe that's it. Maybe that's all this guy has. I guess you can't scroll down for him because he doesn't have anything else, I guess. Yeah, I guess these guys just don't have any other stuff. There's this one actually does have stuff. So this is also, in addition to being a place where he keeps the villagers in sort of a mean-spirited prison, this is also Danny's iron farm that I stole the idea from. Notice the same lava and signs and hoppers and chests. And as you can see, he's got a ton of iron in there. But unlike mine, where you can see inside, his is all in a cobble box, so you can't really see it much. He's got some more guys in here that have good spells. Talk to this guy here. We can see at the bottom of his list, he has Mending. And this is the spell that makes it so that when you gain experience, you get durability for your equipment back. So that's really, really nice. This is like primo spell. He also sells a bunch of other stuff that's nice. And you got another one here that I think, I don't know if they have the same exact thing. Oh no, this guy has Silk Touch, which is yet another really, really good enchantment. We got the general store that Danny actually has fully stocked with a million chests with labeled signs that show what's in the chest. Some of them are not filled with stuff right now, but as you can tell, this lad does. Oh wow, he has a lot of diamonds, gold, emeralds, dye, wool, plant stuff, clay balls. These are empty, I think. Snowballs. Lots more snowballs. He's got crafting stations and things galore. Even more shit over here. Cobble blocks. Oh god, there's so many cobble blocks. Holy shit. Yeah, just lots of stuff. Lots and lots and lots of stuff. Ooh. He's got a goat horn. And an ominous banner. Nice. So he must have been putting stuff in here recently, because this is like brand new. I like how that one just says tools. But yeah, pretty much everything you can imagine in there. More little houses. Bakery and fruit market, this one says. As you can see, it's even got a little bed up here. Like I said, Danny is a master smith of things. He does his stuff very, very over the top. Fine meats. Danny's got himself a nice little church in here. Or actually, no, I think this is the throne room. Yeah, this is the throne. I don't know what block this is, but this is like a great hall. They put the Enderman has put a dirt block in Danny's great hall. I shall remove it. But I haven't even shown the most ridiculous part of this place, which we'll get to here in just a second. That's the portal way over there. This is the church itself, I think, here. Yeah, see, it's got like a little church altar here and a bunch of windows. Yep, see the cross up there. This is also the entrance to Danny's base from the road. That road I showed you guys at the castle that splits off in like 4 directions. This is one of the ends of that. So you basically show up and you see the big Churchley Tower thing, and you can actually go up here and go inside if you want. And there's apparently a bed in here. That's interesting. So we go all the way down to the bottom to the church area. And there's like these little paths that lead down to the mines. But the most ridiculous part of this whole thing is this next part that I'm about to demonstrate. So he's got little exit doors that lead out. There is a button on the other side. These ones apparently don't have the floor plates, and they don't have the buttons, which is weird. So I don't know what the deal is with this one. But, anywho. The most ridiculous thing is Danny's Farms. He has a enormous outer perimeter of farm, as you can see here. I am actually going to go in here and loot the potatoes because I want potatoes. So I'm going to come in here and put the potato where the shovel is and select it. And replant these as I pick them up. I'm going to do these ones that are like fully grown because the other ones are kind of just like on their way to growing. But yeah, this is like, there's all carrots there. Oh wow, I'm getting like no potatoes. Dang. Problem is that somebody came in and got these recently. It looks like maybe Kobe or somebody. But yeah, so this is just beets, potatoes, and carrots right here. This is a much bigger farm than mine, obviously. I wonder if he's got something going here. I don't know. I almost need a horse or a minecart to get around in just this area, but yeah, this is the outer perimeter of Danny's base, which is a massive farm of all the stuff you can farm. Got his animals in individual pens for the different animal types, including some turtles there. The turtles are brand new. He's been breeding those. He says it takes like 20 minutes for one to become an adult. Got chicken farm that he borrowed my design that I borrowed from somebody else on the internet to feed all the eggs into these chests, which that one's full actually. He's got a bunch of wolves, looks like. Blue sheep. He's got the sheep split out in different colors there. That's interesting. I'm kind of wondering where he keeps the multicolored ones. 'Cause there's more colored sheep than that. Not really sure where he's got them at, but got sugarcane, cactuses, and then the wheat. And there's more on the opposite side. Let me go there. And then we'll quickly look at JD's base briefly before I head to my main area and log off for the night because it's late. The melons and pumpkins. Melons and pumpkins. So much melons and pumpkins. And then he's got an entire another area over there that I don't think he's utilized yet. Yeah, like just look at this area here. This is just like an incredibly large open space that he has yet to do anything with, but it'll be interesting to see what ends up coming out here. But yep, that's Danny's main base. As I said, it took quite a while to get through all of it. I feel like Danny has more stuff in other places, like the mines. I didn't cover like any of the mines, but like I said, Danny is a workhorse. He's even got a little, since he added this fishing pond over here, he's got a fishing place, fish shack, complete with aquarium that contains a bunch of different types of fish. He's got his fishing rods in here for going fishing. And of course, complimentary beds and the tops of his fish tank where he can drop fish in. Very cute. Now, I would say put some axolotls in, but the problem with that is the axolotls will kill all the fish, so you wouldn't want to do that, actually. So now let's go take a look at Danny's cousin JD's base. This is the last thing I want to showcase today, which is a little unfair to Justin because Justin has a lot of stuff. As you saw, the Mega Man statue, and we're probably not going to get to Cobion's base necessarily either, but let's go to JD's base because there's a bit of a story there. This Danny and his cousins kind of troll each other, but there was a part where we all came together. Danny, myself, Justin, and JD, all four of us, and we collaborated on something that I want to show. Not really sure where I am exactly here. Does this go up to the top? No, not quite. He's got like an Eye of Sauron tower here with flames at the top. This is JD's base, one of his bases. This guy's built a lot more things than I did. He's got like a ring of fire here at the top. Knowing that these alternate and you have to keep going to different ones. I would have just built one single line all the way up if it were me, but it's artistic. It's an artistic expression to do that. Where is the bottom? I think we're at the bottom finally. I should fix this door. I'm gonna fix this door. Since I'm here, I might as well do it. This is public good, right? Here we go. Okay. So let's see. That doesn't quite work. As you can tell, JD has not been here for a long time per his doors being broke. Because this is part of one of that update where we lost progress and had to refresh reload the server stuff. That's partly what broke all these doors. Got like a library in here. That's cool. I'm not really sure what these are for. Future expansions. So Quertes was also known as Zeke. So that's his other name. I find it interesting that JD has all these little cubbies with signs. I'm not really sure what those represent necessarily. Almost kind of make me wonder if there were maps there. And there are not maps there anymore. Not really sure what that's about. Let's see, where are we? Oh nice, it's got flames all along the edge. So JD built essentially a wall around his area, and he's got like a little path on it as well. It's like the Great Wall of China kind of. It's got, oh, this was a cannon. I think this was a cannon at one point. There was a way to launch stuff, and this was JD's cannon to launch things. I see there's a portal out there for some reason. I'm not really sure where that ends up leading to. So we're gonna try and go down if we can, and see if we can get out of the castle here, which I'm not really sure how to do that, because I have not been here much. In fact, this is probably the first time I've ever really been here. There's got to be a way down somewhere. Here we go. This... Oh wow, there's more stuff here. He's got a tree farm. Wow, this is very, very elaborate. Wow, you've got actual brick. Dang. I'm not even sure how to get in there. So I have to go out and around. Oh yeah. So JD did a really cool thing here in that he built a sphere of glass. And this stuff's all inside of that. So let's get to the bottom of this thing. It's very, very elaborate. As you can, again, it's like everybody else builds really ridiculous stuff. And then I'm just like, I build like the stupidest, basic, stupid thing. Just like a little tiny hut on the top of a giant mountain. So you can see the different layers of the circle, of the spherical glass. Which, there should be a way out of here somewhere. It's probably here at the bottom. Subway hub? Random doors leading to various tunnels and stuff. Trying to figure out how to get to the, like, outside. This might be it here. Yep, here we go. So yeah, that's the dome. That's JD's big dome castle with all kinds of crap inside, which is pretty cool. But the thing I'm trying to showcase here, the part that's like the really cool thing, so you can see JD has the wall going on along the outer perimeter of his area. But the thing that's really cool that we all worked on together is over this way. You'll probably see it here in like a second, because it's crazy. But yeah, that's all JD right there. It's very, very cool. And that is just one of the things that he worked on. The other main thing we can see everywhere is the little path along the outer perimeter. He also built that like arcing bridge at Danny's, like, or maybe that was Danny. Maybe Danny made that bridge, but JD was very elaborate with his designs as well. So here's the crazy thing that we all worked on together over here. If I can find it. Should be over here somewhere. Let's see if maybe it's up top, on the top of this hill. I can see it. But it is in JD's area. I know that. Because JD was like, hey guys, come help me do this. And we could not pass up the opportunity. JD was like, I need you guys to blow a bunch of shit up. So we were like, with pleasure. Oh yes, I can see it now. Okay, so we turned on the cheats and we used an absolute ungodly amount of TNT, and you can see there's the Skybridge road that leads to Danny's starter castle and all of our other bases and stuff. So this is JD's ridiculous as shit obsidian tower. And yes, that goes all the way to bedrock. And that goes all the way to the height limit. So, yeah, this insane thing here is essentially JD's magnum opus that, as you can see, required a lot of work to open up the giant ass hole, crater almost, if you will, of space down here. Look at this. Look at this giant fucking hole. That was about 45 minutes to an hour's worth of TNT that we were just going through the ground and placing and blowing up one after another, just constantly. A never-ending stream of TNT resulted in this. And then JD built this ridiculous tower all the way to the top. I did a render of this with, I think, Blender maybe, because you can export a Minecraft map file to a OBJ, which then you can put in a modeling package. So I rendered this, and it came out pretty nice actually, and it's just like there's big holes, but and I'm sure there are people who have even crazier holes than that, but like that was quite a thing back when we were playing. But yeah, that's JD's base. Let's I'm gonna head back over land to the central castle here so that I can get out of here, because I don't really want to go back the way I came. But yeah, this is JD's magnum opus over there, and his big sphere castle thing. And then JD or Justin's stuff is further that way towards me, which is you take this little bridge here. It will lead over to Quertas, aka Zeke, whatever, and Justin. That's his area over there. And then that's Danny's little starter castle that we were at earlier. Actually, since we're here, let's go take a look at Cobion's stuff. This will be kind of like the tour wrap up, because this is like the last thing that's left. Hop in this little boat here. Head over to Cobion's area. And we saw Jared, we saw Tad, we saw Justin, or well, actually we didn't see Justin's stuff. JD's stuff, Danny's stuff, my stuff. Oh wow, Cobion apparently planted some of those pink trees. Let's see if there's there's a stairway over here. This is our other friend Cobion, who lives in Idaho. Used to be over here with us in Indiana, but he moved. It's got like some kind of weird path here. What the hell is this? I don't even know what the fuck that is. Strange. I don't know what the heck that is. I don't know why it's like that, but whatever. But yep, this is Cobion's new base. It's very messy. Oh, he looks like he's building an iron farm. But again, it is very, very messy. Let's see, what does this lead to? Does this lead to something? This goes down to something. Oh dear. Oh dear. So Cobion has different levels of stuff in his base. On the central ladder, which is cool. Looks like he's built a little pink tree area. To go look at that in a minute. I haven't found the cherry blossomy area yet on my exploring little farm. Tree farm. Lots of tree. Bunch of water. And there's this little iron farm down there. Oh wow, he's a bunch of these trees. Holy cow. There's that is a monster farm, I believe, where the monsters come down there and they're like one tap. You get the experience and all the drops and stuff. That's pretty cool. Lots of nice stuff there. Good way to get XP. He needs a way to like push a button to hurt them enough to kill them. And then just get the XP. Yeah, this is pretty cool. This is the cherry blossom tree, essentially. I see he is kind of building a space up here. Kinda. Just kind of building more tree area. That's cool. Very cool. Very, very cool. I had not seen this yet. This is a new addition. Last time I was here, I saw this, the big monster spawning thing. And then he's got like a... that leads up to the... I think you can actually see inside of it up here. Maybe. Let's take a look. Oh, he's got it closed off. Okay, never mind. But, yep, this is Cobion's area. He had a pit with pigs in it right here last time I was here. But it looks like he has moved it to a new location. It must be down below. Oh man, he has so much stuff in here. Goodness gracious. Lots and lots of fat loot. Let's see if we can find his compressed pig and other animal area. I guess I could spend a little bit of time going through Justin's stuff, but not much. Okay, this is the compressed pig area. So basically, Kobe put a whole bunch of animals in there, and they eventually get to the point where they just start dying because there's too many of them in there. And it looks like he's got water in there, so it looks like it pipes the meat somewhere. I don't really know where. Oh, he's got a similar thing with the sheep over here. I don't know where the, like, stuff goes, though. Where's this go to? Oh, that's where I came in. That's right, okay. Yeah, I don't know where that stuff goes. It's like the breeding area, where, like, you get stuff to breed them with, but... I'm not really sure where all the stuff ends up at. This is the iron farm. Again, I'm not really clear where the collection area is. Maybe it's down below. Oh, it's down below. Okay, I see. That makes sense. So pretty much when the things die, their stuff goes into the chests via the hoppers. Makes sense. Let's see if he's got a collection area for the iron farm. Kind of, yeah. Looks like it sprung a leak, though. Yeah, he's making lots of progress. 'Cause he didn't have any of this here last time. Well, this goes even further down. It's just like a dank pit. Okay, well let's quickly go over to Justin's realm and then we'll be done because that'll be everybody. Whoops. I'm gonna go up, not down. Let's get out of here. But yep, that's Cobion's area. Complete with whatever the hell that is. Maybe that was a way for him to get boats up to the top. To get stuff out of... Maybe that was his way of getting villagers up there. I'm not really sure. I'll have to ask him what that is later. So the last area that we have left is Danny's other cousin, Justin. And his stuff is basically right next to mine. Part of which you saw already, the Mega Man statue there. I believe Justin made this little path right here with this thing, whatever this is. Yep. I'm not going to go into any of his tunnels because a lot of them just go really, really, really super duper far and are just kind of like a really long hallway. Things like that. Wow. It's pretty crazy. Yeah, these guys were hardcore about their digging and building and stuff. Yeah, they go pretty hard with building and digging. Mine's just like that stuff right there in the frame. That's it. That's my whole main base right there. And those are the only things I built, is that base, the jungle base that we went to, and then the village where I have the iron farm. Justin has a castle with a moat like I have. He has the Mega Man statue. He's got a bunch of other little towers and buildings here and there. This little building is very deceiving because it looks like it's tiny. But then once you go inside and go down the hole, it leads to a whole bunch of stuff down here. Like a big ass mine and stuff, I think. Yeah, we won't take time to explore all that because that's probably quite a lot of running around. But yep, there's my base with my little stupid thing that goes down to the ground. So actually, there's one more person in the server, our friend Anthony. He made this little spot. This is Anthony's base. This is all he's got, is this little tiny tiny little thing under the bottom at the bottom of my mountain. He doesn't even have a door. He doesn't even have a freaking door to his place. But that's by design, from what he told me. So, but yes, let's take a look at more of Justin's things. So, by far the most impressive thing Justin has, and probably he would say that's not even the most impressive thing. If we go to it here, I don't know exactly how to get there, but we'll try to figure it out. Because I've been inside of it before, but I don't entirely remember how to get there. We need to get on that. He's got a Mario statue. Let's see. I thought this was connected to the other roadway, but apparently it is not. Well, the most impressive thing of Justin's is over this way. Let's see if I can find a way inside. Which it really is just more pixel stuff. Oh god. Okay, well let's not go that way, because I don't want to fall in and die. That. If I can, again, figure out how to get in there. Because I don't want to, like, break stuff. So not only is that a dome, but as you can see, the dome is covered in water too. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure how to get in there. Because you're supposed to, there's a minecart thing that takes you there. Yeah, I don't quite know how to get up there. I guess what we could do is just build up to it, but yeah, I'll just build up to it. Do I have dirt blocks? I have netherrack. Let's do that. I'm gonna find a place that's relatively high up and start from the top of that. Like this tree here, for example. So this leads to Justin's little dome. Just gonna walk along the track instead of actually. Oh, God help us. Thankfully, there is a way to just walk in instead of taking the minecart. But yeah, inside here we have a cake house. Looks like there's... Does this... How the hell do you go down this? down it. Wait. Almost had it. Come on. I can't go down it. Well, anyway. Kind of curious to know what's down there, honestly, but... So we got our cake house. Where you're making cakes. It's got a sewer system. Oh my god. Oh god, help us, that's lava. Okay, yeah, no, let's not do that. I almost died and lost all my crap. That would have been terrible. Yeah, see, Justin is, and JD and Danny all like to troll each other, so not surprising. But yeah, there's like a little castle thing there, and then he's got the diamond sword statue over here. Armory. Bunch of furnaces. But yeah, this is one of the more impressive things Justin has, is this really cool dome with all these really fun things in it. I don't know if it's the thing he's most proud of, but it's one of my favorite things of his. And then that goes all the way down to a whole bunch of mines and stuff down there. We'll go back to his other area where the Mario was. Mega Man is over there, of course. And once again, this being back before the horses were a thing. So we had mine carts going everywhere. I believe that hole goes in there to his castle. I think. If we go all the way down here and hang a left, or a right, actually, not a left, I'm dumb. That fountain there used to be at max height, I believe. Obviously it is much higher than that now, but that was like the old max height. That was before JD's obsidian pillar monster thing. So Justin has a Pantheon, or Parthenon, or whatever you want to call that thing. He's got a contraption that's supposed to play Mario, but it doesn't, because it's kind of broken. And then he's just got this gigantic tower over here. Pretty sure that leads to Tad's base over there. Shmoo. I think that's where that goes, if I'm not mistaken. Let's take a look and figure out how to get up there. Pretty sure this leads to Tad. I think. Oh, maybe not. Maybe it does not lead to Tad. Oops. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what this is, but I would wager it's more of Justin's things. Justin is a nude. It's like a sugarcane and cactus farm. And this, I believe, was supposed to be a perpetual motion device of some sort. I think. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it for our tour. Head on back. Shit. Sorry, I'm trying to steer with one hand. God damn it. Okay, hang on a sec. Justin needs to work on lighting at his base. Shit. Yeah, he really needs to work on lighting at his base. Curious to see where this portal goes. Probably nowhere good. Probably to a trap, honestly. Oh, it's not even active. Oh god. Oh god. Okay, well, I'm gonna go inside of Justin's little hut here, and I'm gonna end the stream, because these things are gonna murder me if I don't. Okay, I'm gonna end the stream here, but thank you for watching our little tour of our server. It is filled with all kinds of cool and exciting things, and that was what I've been kind of mostly spending my time on for the last week, is getting to that Bastion remnant, getting the loot there. So, alright, well, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Have fun. See ya.